Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use a drill. So first of all, this is a battery powered drill. That means that you can take the battery out. If you press this little button, you can charge it, put it back in. If your drill is not working, that's probably because the battery is low. So first of all, you've got the trigger right here. If you press it a little bit, it's going to go slow. If you press it down completely, it's going to go faster. For the speed, you also have the choice at the top to pick between 1 and 2. Here. Next, you've got the clutch. So a drill can also be used as a drive if you need to drive screws in. But today we're only going to talk about the drilling function. Those numbers from 1 to 13, they help you pick the power which you want to use to drive your screw in. But because we're only drilling today, we're only interested in that little drawing here. It's a little drill bit and it needs to be aligned with this little arrow. If you're drilling into something else than timber, like bricks or concrete, you want to go into this little hammer right there. It's gonna give you a little bit of a hammering motion as well as drilling. Last part of the drill is the chuck. If I turn it right, it's gonna open up those claws at the front right here to release the drill bit. Yes, if I want to put it back in, I just have to turn left until I hear those clicking sounds. That means it's nice and tight. If you're using your drill as a drive, you also have those 2 buttons on each side. So if you want your screw to go in, you're going to press on that button that has the arrow that goes in. And if you want your screw to go out, you're going to press on that button with the arrow that is going backwards. You can also use those buttons when you want to change your drill bit. So when you're drilling, obviously, you're always going to have the arrow going in. So the drill bit goes the right way to drill inside of whatever you're drilling into. But if you want to get the drill bit out, what you're going to do is you're going to press on the button that has the arrow that goes backwards, and you're going to hold the chuck and you're going to press the trigger and it's going to release the drill bit. You can see the claws are opening up. I can open them more until it's big enough for maybe a bigger drill bit that you're going to put in. What I'm going to do when I'm putting that drill bit in though is I'm going to press on this button with the arrow going in. I'm going to hold the drill bit very lightly with my fingers because once the claws are grabbing onto that drill bit, it's going to start to rotate and it can cut you if you're holding this too tight. So I'm holding the chuck with my palm and my fingers, and I'm going to press very lightly on the trigger, and I'm going to try to hold this drill bit like parallel to the rest of the drill until it grabs on. Here it grabs, and I can tighten it with my fingers until I hear the click. Now you know how to use a drill. Happy drilling!